cars. Why would you need a brand new car? Like we have Polo, and I'm fully happy with that. I was like, I'd love myself a Polo.
Yeah. Well, people think it's an expensive car, Polo. Well, for like between budget people, it's not a cheap car in general. This version is the cheapest of the cheap because it has nothing. It has no turbo. The engine is the weakest engine there is.
But you don't need much more.
No, this is enough. Ideally, if we get a next car, it also needs to be economic, but it needs to have a little bit of turbo or something, like a bit of power, because when we go on a dual carriageway or I need to overtake somebody.
For safety.
Yeah, for safety, a bit faster.
A dual carriageway is like a road like this, the cars going one way or another with the separation in between is a dual. Like an island all the way in between.
Yeah, with two lines usually. 2 lines going there and 2 lines back.
Not necessarily. That's not a dual. That doesn't separate a dual. There has to be something in the middle. Like if there would be an island, it would be a dual. But now it's not. It's called. What is it called? The other one.
This is it's called just a road. Yes.
There's a dual motorway.
Single. Oh no, this is called single carriageway.
Oh yeah, carriageway and
I don't know. For some reason I thought dual carriageway is when there's dual.
Actually, no. I watched that guy of liability, on Facebook, and he said you could have 3 lines everywhere. If there's no separation in between, it's gonna be a carriageway or whatever. And if you want a dual one, then it has to be a separation in the middle. So it could be only one line, but if it has a separation, it's like that dual or motorway or what you call it.
Yeah, motorway. I don't know what's the difference between dual carriageway and motorway.
You have license. Those were like the words and the was the hardest for me when I started learning license. It was to learn all those, like I'm reading like I'm in the motorway. I was like, what is a motorway? Because I know in Lithuania all the names. I don't know in English in the sense. That gets the job easy?
Maybe not easy, but I don't know. They got it. Or they'll have to move back to Latvia. How long?
Yeah.
Till the end of the year?
To get a job?
Yeah.
Sure they will. Plenty of time to get a job. fuel, then the government would lower because they need to sell it.
Yeah, but is the government that actually imposes the tax on the
Yeah, that's
companies?
what I'm saying. If like the gas stations would be like, no, we're not gonna buy.
Well, that's exactly what they did. They didn't lower it. It's going up and up. So it's up to government.
But the gas stations are still buying it. They're just putting the price on.
Yeah, but gas stations are not individuals. For example, Shell gas station belongs to Shell. You know this.
Yeah.
So they are just like distributing Shell's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
oil.
But if the gas station, like, not alone, but the whole thing would be like, no, we're not gonna buy for this price unanimously. You know, and the people would be like, okay, so I can't come into work, and the society starts crashing. What do you think?
Well, it wouldn't work in UK because we are getting oil from a different country. So you can boycott the government all you want, but we buy oil from Iran or Saudi or whatever.
No, but you say the government imposes tax.
Yeah, so we would need to do something to target the government, our government, because by not buying oil.
But there you go. By not buying oil, people can't go to work. So, you know, the economy starts crashing a little
Yeah.
by little.
I guess that would work to an extent. I think people in Ireland doing this at the moment. They're like blocking the petrol places.
The gas station.
Not gas stations. Those like big places which I think refine oil or something, and then I think they put like tractors in front of it and the police there, and yeah.
Did you see that video that I sent you of the guy saying that it's the social media fault for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think it's true?
Yeah, of course. How can you, like, before, like, even during World War, when there's nothing to eat, when Nazis were attacking us and raping our women and stuff, and yet we still had like solid population, and now nobody wants to have kids, like, because we're scared.
Yeah.
So do you think it was easier during World War or Cold War? Of course not. And yet, I don't know. So surely it's the media.
And I do believe that the apps, the dating apps, so it's not meant for you to find someone, but for
No,
you to
no,
come
no.
back to spend money.
We need to buy subscription there. What? I think the lady who created Bumble, she's like a millionaire. Multi.
All those villagers are usually the ones who preyed on the weak.
Yeah. I think it's cool. People are being alienated. Like, people within their communities, they don't know our neighbors. We don't know anyone.
Well, we know people from all over the world.
Yeah. They come for you. They just remove you from your flat, and nobody will even know.
That's why I would like to live in a small town with still community existing.
Yeah.
You know? So may I can be free and have a child, and the
Yeah.
child could run across the street to neighbors to borrow sugar, you know? That kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's how we lived back in the day.
Now we're scared to let her go across the street to go to Taekwondo.
Yeah, I don't know how we lived.
I crossed half city to go to school. Never even bat an eye. Didn't need to worry. There's no reason to worry.
I walked so far. Like, literally so far. I actually would like to check how many miles is there, or kilometers. Actually, I can check it on Google Maps. Remind me later to check my school to my home.
You're gonna watch this video you're filming and you'll remember.
Oh, yeah. buses.
I don't even remember. I don't think it used to. It used to be a monthly ticket for like 20 litas, I think, at that point.
Okay.
So it was very, very cheap for kids, especially. Like very cheap in Lithuanian transport. Even my mom sometimes she goes to the town, and then in town she doesn't drive. She says it's wasteful. She just goes takes a bus because
Yeah.
it's cheap.
The parking is an asshole in town.
So she just parks somewhere, where she still can, goes to the bus stop, and goes whenever she needs.
Sick? Almost there. Did you hear anything?
Okay. Did you?
Don't think so.
That's why you need a good motor.
I don't-
overtook the guy in 1 second.
That's like, yeah, that's a very powerful car, yeah. Obviously, I will never probably get that. It's very expensive, yeah. But to get something like my car, but with a better engine, like mine is 3-cylinder, 60 horsepower. For a car, this is one of the lowest. I don't think there's any lower. That's the thing.
Okay.
So city car is perfect. However, if you want to travel somewhere further away, it's a little bit for dual carriageways. It's not an ideal car, even though it does wonderfully. It's not as economic on a dual carriageway. What? What?
So I hear the. Can you hear that?
There's road noise as well.
No, there's oh no, it's my bottle. Never mind. Metal clanking. It was like, what is that noise?
The hell?
Do you know how many times I've watched those videos like mechanics, and then they go customer states a clunk noise every time accelerate and stop, and then they film like here it's a lip gloss and go every time they stop and brake, and people put cars for this, you know.
Yeah, because it's hard to tell. This is why I like to investigate myself before it goes too far.